New York and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
So Kanye West went on SNL Saturday night, and after guest host Adam Driver signed off, he grabbed the mic and went on stage and complained about how people were trying to bully him and deny him free speech. Check this out.
You see, they laughing at me. You heard them, they scream at me. They bully me. They bullied me backstage. They said, don't go out there with that hat on. They bullied me backstage.
They would have said, shut your bitch ass up. That would have been
And then they
bullying.
say, I'm in a sunken place. You want to see the sunken place? Okay, I'm going to listen to y'all now. Or I'm going to put my Superman cape on. Because this means you can't tell me what to do. Follow your heart and stop following your mind. That's how we're controlled. That's how we're programmed. If you want the world to move forward, try love. Thank y'all for giving me this platform. I know some of y'all don't agree, but y'all be going at that man neck a lot, and I don't think it's actually that helpful. I think the universe has balance. 90% of news are liberal. 90% of TV, LA, New York, writers, rappers, musicians. So it's easy to make it seem like it's so one-sided. I felt kind of free. I thought this country said I could be me. I love me too.
You know, Kanye West is either 6 years old when he said, or he literally is going through some sort of episode. The fact that he was like, it's my Superman cape. What are you wearing, underoos, bro? What's happening, son?
No, that's how he feels. It gives him his superpowers when he puts that hat on.
Yo.
As he said that, he took off his hat and he put it back on.
No, I understand that. The other piece of this you got to point out is Michael Che, who works at SNL, put out something on his social media and was like, Kanye West is an effing liar. He didn't say Kanye West is an effing liar. He said, other than Kanye West lying about being bullied.
He basically said, in regards to Kanye, we stood there and listened to that N-bomb lie and complain and ish on us and embarrass himself. Only because that's how dope the beat for Ghost Town is.
Then, ladies and gentlemen, Make America Great Again is not speaking to America's promise to its citizen. Because when was America great?
Or what does he
To
mean?
women, immigrants? When? And specifically, when was it great to black people?
And I want to, because he says this represents the good and America becoming whole again.
It does?
When was that, bro?
Yeah, that was never a thing.
I don't remember that.
Now, in Kanye West's post with his Make America Great Again hat, which is likely not made in America, where he speaks about keeping factory jobs here in America, we'll get to some of that talk in the next 15 minutes. He says, we will no longer outsource to other countries. We build factories here in America and create jobs. We will provide jobs for all who are free from prisons as we abolish the 13th Amendment. Message sent with love. So you're going to abolish the amendment that abolished slavery.
I'm confused.
Do you mean amend the amendment? And what do you mean we will provide jobs for all who are free from prisons? Because the people in prisons right now are being paid very small wages to keep factories profitable here in the country. Corporations profitable here in the country. What are you talking about, fam?
Kanye was probably one notch and be like, yo, I have an idea, man. I want to make a documentary about the 13th Amendment so I can explain to everyone what it was.
Ava DuVernay already did it, bro. That's
but
where
what was it called, though?
13th.
Oh, I could watch that? Because I would really like to get educated on this. Because you just start speaking about things without ever being educated.
Right.
It's the height of ignorance.
I feel bad for Kanye, man. I really tried to ride for him, you know what I'm saying? But he's confused and sending confused messages.
When does it go?
So at this point,
the hard part is, when does it go from sympathy and empathy to like anger because someone's poisoning society?
Guys, this is where he stands. This is where he wants to be.
I can tell you this. Based on what I saw after this on Saturday Night Live, people who are smart are ignoring him wholeheartedly. People who are much smarter than us are ignoring him outright.
Yeah.
We're entertaining it because he makes music.
Right.
If he didn't make music and wasn't a part of hip-hop, we probably wouldn't be talking about it.
No, of course. If it was just the ramblings of an anonymous crazy person, No, we would let it go.
Right.
But he's Kanye.
The other piece of this, which I think everybody needs to understand, and if your kids are huge followers and fans of Kanye's stupidity, talk to them about why we outsource things. And when I say we, I mean the greater corporate structure of America outsources things to other countries.
Including himself, by the way. 'Cause
Including
Yeezys are made in
Yeezys
China.
and Adidas making things in other countries. And Trump making things in other countries. Talk to them about why that happens. Because I don't think that people all the way understand that part. That's what I think is the most dangerous and important part of where we are today as a country. Because that speaks right to who do we want to be. And this isn't about Republicans and Democrats, because y'all know I'm an independent. Right? Because Democrats benefit from this also. Republicans too. And the bottom line is the reason things are outsourced is because they keep the prices down, because the wages paid to people in other countries are mad cheap and sometimes human rights violations.
And they can't get away with that in the U.S.
And they cannot get away with those prices and paying people that way here in the United States.
Of course not.
Though I'm sure Donald Trump and company would love to change that.
The two ways to change it, maybe three. Executives at the corporate level take less money. So the goods of the prices stay down, or
lower the minimum wage.
Lower the minimum wage, so that money you can keep that money, and that doesn't fall on the consumer, or the consumer pays a lot more for goods. Something's got to give.
So
Kanye doesn't even
Kanye
say
also
that.
tweeted he meant not abolish, but let's amend the 13th Amendment.
Oh,
We
so he
apply
did clean it
everyone's
up.
opinions to our platform. And then he said the 13th Amendment is slavery in disguise, meaning it never ended. We are the solution that heals. And
There
he
you go.
plans to go on TMZ Live today. He's going
course
to
he
go
does.
100 strong.
Yeah.
Also, Swiss
Go in,
Beats.
Kanye.
Swiss Beats kept it real on Kanye, and this is a clip from his Instagram.
Off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA, off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA, off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA, off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA.
Off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA.
That was just a preview of his song.
I appreciate that song.
It sounds like Swizz was just at his house. He watched SNL and was like, yo,
That's what I'm doing now.
that's the zone.
That's my response.
Off the MAGA, off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA, off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA hat, off the MAGA.
The MAGA hat is actually made in the U.S., in L.A.,
Very nice.
at a factory, which is 90% Mexican immigrants. So there's that.
There's two places to be right now. F out of here, unsubscribe, and give Kanye a chance. 800-223-9797. You get F out of here, unsubscribe, out of here, and give Kanye a chance.
Would you like
Instead
to-
of give love a chance, we're
Right, give
replacing
Kanye.
that with give Kanye a chance.
Would you like to guess where I fall on this?
Not yet.
Okay.
Laura,
surprised.
I'll wait on you too.
Thank you.
You know what? Even Shawnee Culture was having as a Kanye West representative on the show, Shawnee Culture's having a bad day. We'll come to him later. Let's go to Cast 1.
Yeah, I unfollowed Kanye yesterday on social media, so there's that.
Let's F out of here,
if that means
unsubscribe.
Yeah, I already unfollowed him, so yeah.
I gotta be honest, man. He's conflating conversations, confusing issues. He's trying to bundle it all into one place, and it don't just bundle up nice and tidy like that, bro.
It's like having a 13-year-old or 14-year-old son or daughter who thinks they got really smart because they got high one night with their friends and watched a video on the internet, who then shows up and starts lecturing you at dinner. He's lecturing all of us about stuff he doesn't know.
So here's where I struggle. There's a piece of me that is happy that this is mainstream conversation. I think we've been saying that on this show since Trump became president, probably before that. Right? Even under Obama, where we were talking about Black Lives Matter and we were talking about these police brutality and prison reform and cash bail reform. And
is that the part that's really making an impact, or is it mostly his generic pro-Trump MAGA
well, and
talk
that's why
making
and
the
that's why I
impact?
say I'm torn, is because it still forces a dialogue. right? Because there's people on both sides.
You're the only person I've heard, though, who's like actually trying to pull out the conversation about the 13th Amendment and make it intelligible.
Because that's an important conversation, the 13th Amendment, which we've had up here.
But I think that's so muted by the
MAGA hat, bro, because you're aligning yourself with white supremacy.
It would be like wearing, I'm sorry for the comparison, but I'm allowed to do it. I'm Jewish, so shut up. It would be like wearing a swastika band and being like, nah, hold on, I want to have a conversation. I can see the swastika.
Wait. But why do you say the MAGA hat is like a swastika band? Why do you say that?
Because it is supposed to indicate something very specifically that makes people feel a certain way.
Which was made that way by the Tiki Torch white men that went to Charlottesville.
Yes, the same ones who are chanting, the Jews will not replace us.
The Stephen Miller types who are in the Donald Trump's White House, who's also a white supremacist Jewish person, which is a thing.
Apparently.
We know that's a thing.
The Trump administration has let us know that that's a thing, apparently.
That's a thing.
Right.
The Steve Bannons, the alt-right, and all of the people who have aligned with this MAGA hat thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving all of that a pass. I don't think that's what people get. It is the MAGA hat, but it's the bigger thing that you're giving a pass to people who align with white supremacy. That's the piece where I think people go, yo, Kanye, you tripping. They may not be able to articulate that, but that's the piece. That's the nugget in there.
Well, and that's why him saying that he's bullied for wearing the hat is such irony, because the hat itself is a bully move. The reason he says it's his superpower is because he gets crazy looks when he puts the hat on.
He gets crazy likes. He gets crazy
everything.
Shares.
Gets crazy reaction.
Promotion.
That's what he really wants, the reaction and the attention.
That's why the hat is magic to him, because, wow, a big, prominent black man in America wearing what is deemed to be a white supremacist hat gets attention. You don't
powerful.
say.
It becomes powerful.
So there's two places you could go right now. There's the F out of here, unsubscribe.
Out of here.
Basically ignore Kanye.
Right.
Or the give Kanye a chance.
I tried that route.
How'd it work out?
You got disappointed.
Not too well.
You traded it in and bought one of these.
Out of
Yeah,
here.
man. I gotta let him go.
Al in Queens. Which side are you on? F out of here, ignore, or give Kanye a chance?
Nah, F out of here, man. At the end of the day, yo, if Kanye want to wake up cool, let him run in 2020 and watch all them people flip on him.
Well, even more interesting, the same people supporting him for wearing the MAGA hat was calling his kids and his wife an N-word lover and his kids dark-skinned N-words when they're on Kim Kardashian's page. Because that was a thing for sure. Ryan in Queens.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
You on F out of here, unsubscribe, or give Kanye a chance?
I'm still giving him a chance, but he's one more comment from F out of here.
How many? Hold on. But I appreciate this call, but how many chances can you give, bro? From the slavery thing, which was like 3 months ago, to the Instagram post yesterday.
No, he cleaned that up too.
Oh, okay.
Back and forth.
So how many more are you gonna give him? Just one more, you said?
Yo, he got like one more because, I'm trying to figure out what he's saying. I kind of understand what he said about the slavery thing, like it was a mental slavery thing, but he got one more chance.
Play him cleaning up on TMZ.
The 13th Amendment was passed by Lincoln.
No, neither of us are scholars. Lincoln's, that's
to make sure that slavery couldn't.
So Lincoln,
be made
that
legal
is
again.
like conspiracy. Some people think that he might have been black.
So
I've heard you've heard that, right? So I can't say that Lincoln was black or white.
Right. Well, I mean, I know that you came out and you said you don't necessarily want to abolish it, but you want to amend it.
Amend.
What part do you want to amend?
You know what? Let's open up the conversation and do some more research. I'm gonna see Harvey tomorrow morning. I'll do some more research and I'll talk.
Is it the one? Because it does.
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
Oh, no,
hear
I
me.
hear you.
You listen, but you didn't hear me.
I know.
Listen and hear me. I know you might have more questions. That becomes your agenda.
Yeah.
You got more than you probably thought you'd get right now, and you're like shaking as you're talking because you can feel the divine energy in me through the camera.
This is huge.
All right, stop
I won't be to the mission of having lack of information on camera.
What?
I'm gonna go and build up the information, and I'll speak with Harvey tomorrow about it.
Could I just ask you this?
No, wait a second.
I won't ask you for specific information.
I'm about to go. Much love.
Thank you. All right, Kanye.
I mean, he's still entertaining.
Well, he's always entertaining.
You guys, Donald Trump's entertaining too.
I was about to say, no one's more
he's an
entertaining
idiot.
than Trump.
They're all idiots.
That's
people
part of the
like
entertainment.
clowns, man. The circus, we love clowns at the circus, man.
Right. And I'm not opposed to the message of leading with love. I respect it.
There
and I
are
get
nuggets
it.
in there.
Right. But it still sends a convolution. It's like this. When somebody is selling drugs and killing the community, we can still love them. We don't have to sell drugs too in order to support the love
But you
that
do
we
have
wanna,
to draw a line and
you have
pick
to
a
draw
side
a line
and go,
say,
yo, we're not tolerating this.
Exactly.
And what
You don't
usually
have to
ends up
throw them to the
happening with
wind.
that analogy that you're using right there, what usually ends up happening, which is what's happening right now with Kanye West, is he's shoveling manure.
Right.
Poison.
Into the community.
And poison. And people are okay because they like a song and some clothes.
Right.
And so with the crack analogy or the drug analogy you use, the people in the community who are usually the ones not cracking down and picking a side on that drug dealer are the ones financially benefiting.
Right. But the
We're
thing is,
watching
you don't
that.
have to. Some of those people are trying to survive, and you don't have to necessarily judge them. I understand the over ideal of trying to love somebody, but you don't have to promote the ignorance that they're doing in order to show love.
Yo, Shawnee's still trying to clean up for his man Kanye.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
Explaining a little bit.
I understand.
Still trying to unravel.
But you got to let people learn on their own.
The problem is he's doing it vocally in front of everyone. Right. He's such a big microphone. So
well,
his
no,
time
here's
he needs to learn
here's why we
is
continue
very
to cover it.
challenging.
Because as people in hip hop, and we know hip hop has been outspoken politically, socially, culturally, it's always been a part of our culture as hip hop. Kanye West is embarrassing us. That's the problem.
I have a question.
Like if Kanye wasn't as big as he was and he was just some random artist who was saying things, because we have those who are not mainstream marquee, and they're saying stuff that you're like, that sounds crazy. Or not
You
so
can
much.
ignore it.
We ignore it. Kanye West is a marquee personality, artist, brand maker, owner.
And we have such a history with him that I find myself at times, even when I'm at my most angry, I have such love for him historically that I'm like, am I missing something? Is there a piece I could be missing?
Love, man.
You
You're
realize
missing
how much the
Shut
benefit
up.
of the doubt people are giving him? I ask you this question. Imagine if Kanye was, just humor me here. I know this is a huge difference. That's the point. Imagine if Kanye was G-Eazy. Good guy, had some good songs people like, white guy, randomly started toying with the idea
Canceled.
of MAGA. Canceled.
Absolutely.
Instantaneously
No, it
canceled.
happened, man.
100%.
Yellow Wolf.
Yep.
Yellow Wolf came up here before Trump trying to defend that Confederate flag. And we have a conversation, you can see it, where I'm like, yeah, nah, bro, not with it. And he was like, nah, it's Dixie culture. I was like, nah, that's slave.
And he didn't say anything actually nearly as bad as Kanye. He was, I disagreed with him wholeheartedly, and I've also written him off. But he got canceled completely, with good reason, because he wouldn't let go of this Southern Confederate flag and his love for it. Kanye's done this over and over and over again, and we just keep being like, but maybe there's more.
What else do you want to hear from him? This is where he stands. That's it, guys.
You're
well, just
absolutely right.
accept it, guys.
Yeah,
or
that's it.
unsubscribe. Give him a chance or unsubscribe. Ryan in New Jersey, where you at, man?
Yo, what's up, man?
Unsubscribe or give Kanye a chance.
You know, at this point, it's definitely unsubscribe. He's been given too many chances. How many? I believe people make mistakes and they have misunderstandings, and then you give them a chance. But then once you give them a chance, you get a second chance. You don't get a third and a fourth and a fifth. At some point, you don't understand the fundamental issues, and you're stuck in your ways. And to me, I got to move on from him.
Ryan, thank you for your call. Be fair. We want a balanced conversation. We are fair and balanced.
So do you have someone who...
Ismail.
Yeah, what's up?
Ismael. You say give
Hello.
give Kanye a chance.
Yes, sir.
Tell us why.
Kanye, we all know Kanye and how he is. He talk wild. But as far as the music, he does speak out. He got the song Gorgeous on the Dark Twisted Fantasy album. He speaks on a couple things there. He did the George Bush thing during Katrina.
Oh, you going back, throwback. You like old Kanye.
No, I love all Kanye.
Well, give us a new one.
Now
Why do
but
you
the
like
thing
it
is,
now?
you got to understand the context of which he's coming from. Like in his previous
drop
Instagram
gems,
post.
my G. Drop
Damn.
gems.
what's
Clear
that,
it up
son?
for
Give
us.
me the
We need to hear it.
context. Give me
Because
the
we
context.
are waiting with bated breath,
I
my friend,
like-
because you have made no sense so far.
Yeah, not a point.
No what? No sense.
Yeah, no.
You gotta understand, Kanye. You know, Kanye takes some time to like unravel his thoughts, as he says in his own songs. You gotta understand the music.
Yo, Ismael, ain't nobody got time
Yes,
for
sir.
all that, bro. F out of here. Unsubscribe. Hit him with the button. Son.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all can't even explain it, son. Hit the sweeper, son.